Let's hear out. Okay, let's go across to Mahindra Satyam's press conference on results.
The progress of this company. I don't need to tell you that we are once again in a situation where the global economy is seeing serious problems. US, which was looking very, very positive last quarter, is starting to show signs of strain. What is happening in Europe is well known. You're seeing a resurgence of in Greece and in France of political instability. Nationalism is overtaking prudent economic management, and this could have very serious impact not only in these economies but globally. India, I don't need to tell you because I suppose you read the newspapers every morning. So it is in this context and in this situation that one must view the results of Satyam, Mahindra Satyam, and its impact going forward. But maybe I'm sounding a bit negative. Is it all negative? The answer is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that discretionary spend is going to come down. Yes, in the sense that political instability will stop people from making the kind of technological changes and technological renovations which are so critical for growth. But no, because we have always seen that economic pressures in Europe or US or for that matter Asia leads to a growth in our business, though the nature of growth has changed. Instead of traditional software work which we used to do, it is now getting more into operations. So that is the kind of qualitative change which has happened. So much so for the global economic scene. Coming back to what we are doing at Satyam, I had always given a simile that we were like a patient in the ICU. We were recovering. The good news is that I do believe we are now fully recovered, and the results which I will share with you just now will establish that we are fully recovered. And not so good news is that now we have no alibi, the management. We will be required to deliver quarter after quarter because we cannot take the excuse anymore. Hey, give us time. We are recovering from the trauma of 2009. Now, let's get back to the results. Our revenue for the quarter was 337 million, a growth of 3.7% over the previous quarter. Our EBITDA for the quarter was 59 million, a growth of 12.1% over the previous quarter. For the full year, our revenues were 1.311 billion or 6,500 crores, a growth of 16.2%. By any standard, by any measure, given the turmoil which the global economy is seeing, I think these are good results. Our EBITDA for the full year is over 1,000 crores. It's $210 million with an EBITDA margin of 16.1%. Our PAT is 1,305 crores for the year. So I'll repeat what I said. The 3-year transformation has been completed and completed successfully. I believe our current quarter, where we delivered superior growth in revenue and EBITDA, is a reflection of the true potential of the company. If we take a view over a year, there has been considerable improvement in almost all key metrics across delivery, cost management, and revenue growth. So whichever metric you use, we, I think, are with the top performers in the industry, and given the fragility which this company had, I think it's a good news. Our strategy of focusing on key customers and relationship has stood us in good stead. Our top 20 customers have grown at over 19% in FY12 compared to FY11, indicating the successful beginning of an account mining strategy. Also a reflection on the quality of our delivery that in the big accounts we are growing at a rate of 20% on an annual basis. We hope to continue to focus on offering a wider range of offerings to our customers and broadening the relationship across multiple parameters. One key event of the quarter gone by was the announcement of the merger between Mahindra Satyam and Tech Mahindra. We have got a lot of positive feedback and our stakeholders, as also the stock market, has responded very positively to this decision. As we see, as I speak, we are aligning our processes and are ensuring a seamless integration between the two companies. In terms of key milestones, we have received approval on the merger from the Stock Exchange and the Competition Commission of India. We are confident of clearing other formalities in due course. As we said at the time of acquiring Satyam, as we said at the time when the two boards met for the purposes of integration, there are huge synergies between the two companies. The expertise of Tech Mahindra in telecom would be of great advantage to all the enterprises which Satyam uses. And the capabilities of Satyam in terms of business intelligence, in terms of knowledge of SAP or Oracle, that's of a great relevance to the telecom companies. So net, I'm very positive about this merger, and I can say with an element of confidence that on account of the preparatory work we have done, you notice that we proceeded with the merger with a measured pace. There was no hurry to it. It took us 3 years to come to this, but that also gave us opportunity and time to make sure that when integration takes place, it is seamless. Having said that, in this business, like any other business, I see this as a beginning. We still have a long way to go. We will continue to need the full focus of the management and continued cooperation of the outstanding staff we have. With these words, I'll ask C.P. to fill you in on details in relation to specifics of our strategy and where he perceives growth and where he sees obstacles. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Vineet, and good evening, everybody. Fact is, Mahindra Satyam and all our staff has shown its ability to counter the headwinds and continue on the growth trajectory. We all agree that none of us has lived in such an uncertain global environment, but while we may be in the midst of these unprecedented economic conditions, the perspective that all of us at Mahindra Satyam bring is that of looking for an opportunities and looking for how we can add value to the enterprises, to the businesses that we work with. We are very, very conscious our customers' perspective is that they would put every rupee, every dollar, every pound, every euro to good use, and it's our responsibility that we go in front of them and give them not only attractive value propositions, but value propositions that can help them tide over some of the challenges that they are facing. So I think in overall, our focus on customer centricity and trying to align ourselves to the business objectives of the customers that we work with, and our continuous focus on technology investments and innovation, I think is the trajectory, is the way we will continue to build our business. We talked about the impending formal merger between Mahindra Satyam and Tech Mahindra. We have already set up a few task forces to look at how we can optimize our value propositions, how we can optimize our technology service offerings. Just to give you an example, I had the two CTOs, A.S. Murthy, under his leadership, work with Raju Vadalkar and Manish Mehta and Jagdish Mitra. The two names here are from Tech Mahindra, two names here are from Mahindra Satyam. They looked at, developing our next 3-year vision for cutting-edge technologies.
All right, Mahindra Satyam's Q4 results there, profits at 534 crore rupees. Good set of numbers. Management says that the global economic scenario is still a concern for the company, but the 3-year transformation of the company from erstwhile Satyam is now complete. Also, seamless integration of Mahindra Satyam and Tech Mahindra is what the company is working on right now. It's time for a short break on Business Day.